Have you ever opened your bank statement at the end of the month only to realize you were charged $12 just because your account balance fell below an arbitrary minimum? Or maybe you were hit with a $35 fee because a subscription hit your account 3 hours before your paycheck deposited. It is frustrating, exhausting, and feels like traditional banks are actively punishing you for simply managing your money. That constant fear of hidden fees, mysterious maintenance charges, and predatory overdraft penalties keeps millions of people feeling stressed about their financial safety. It makes you wonder why managing your own hard-earned money has to feel like walking through a minefield. That exact frustration is why financial technology platforms like Chime exploded in popularity. First, let us tackle the most common question: is Chime actually a bank? The short answer is no. Chime is a financial technology company, often called a fintech. They do not hold your money in a big vault under their own name. Instead, Chime partners with established, traditional banking entities, primarily the Bancorp Bank or Stride Bank. This distinction is critical because it answers the underlying fear about safety. Your money inside Chime is still covered by FDIC insurance up to $250,000 through those partner banks. So why are so many people switching? It boils down to a model built around eliminating standard banking friction. Traditional banks make billions by charging monthly maintenance fees, account inactivity charges, and foreign transaction penalties. Every time you swipe your Chime Visa debit card at a store, the merchant pays a small percentage fee to processing networks like Visa, and Chime takes a cut of that transaction fee. They profit when you use your card, not when you fall on hard times or run low on money. Beyond zero monthly fees, Chime built its reputation on 3 specific flagship features designed to solve real daily money problems. The first is early direct deposit. If you set up direct deposit with your employer through Chime, you can get access to your paycheck up to 2 days early compared to traditional payroll schedules. Because Chime processes employer payroll notifications electronically as soon as they receive them rather than holding the funds for extra settlement days, that money lands in your available balance faster. For anyone living paycheck to paycheck or balancing tight bill payment schedules, having funds 48 hours earlier can mean the difference between paying rent on time or facing late charges. The second major feature addresses the universal fear of overdraft fees. Chime offers a feature called Spot Me. Traditional banks love overdrafts because charging $35 when you overspend by $5 is immensely profitable for them. Spot Me flips that dynamic. When you qualify by receiving regular qualifying direct deposits, Chime allows you to overdraft your account on debit card purchases and cash withdrawals up to a certain limit, often starting at $20 and growing up to $200 over time, with zero overdraft fees. Instead of penalizing you, Chime simply applies your next deposit toward the negative balance. They even give you the option to tip them if you appreciate the service. The third feature tackles one of the hardest barriers in personal finance: building credit from scratch or rebuilding a damaged credit score. Chime offers a secured credit card called the Chime Credit Builder Visa. Standard credit cards usually require a hard credit check, high security deposits, or charge sky-high interest rates to applicants with low credit scores. The Credit Builder card eliminates those hurdles. There is no credit check to apply, no annual fee, and no interest charges. The way it works is brilliant in its simplicity. You transfer money from your Chime checking account into your Credit Builder secured account. That transferred amount becomes your spending limit. Because you are spending money you already set aside, you cannot go into debt or owe money you do not have. Every time you pay with your debit card, Chime can automatically round up the total to the nearest dollar and transfer that spare change directly into your Chime savings account. You can also set it up to automatically divert 10% of every paycheck directly into savings as soon as direct deposit hits. Here is the realistic breakdown of the problems you need to watch out for. First, Chime has 0 physical branch locations. If you are someone who regularly deals with physical cash or prefers sitting down face-to-face with a banker to resolve account issues, Chime will feel extremely restrictive. While you can withdraw cash fee-free at over 40,000 network ATMs, depositing cash is a different story. Depositing paper cash requires visiting retail partner locations like Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS, and those third-party retailers often charge a fee per cash deposit transaction. Second, customer service can be a major friction point. Because everything is handled digitally through an app or phone support, resolving complex issues like flagged transactions, fraud disputes, or temporary account locks can sometimes be frustratingly slow compared to walking into a local branch. Furthermore, Chime is designed strictly for simple, everyday spending and saving. It does not offer joint accounts, wire transfers, physical checkbooks, auto loans, mortgages, or investment tools. If you need a comprehensive financial ecosystem where all your financial products live under one roof, Chime cannot serve as your sole financial provider. So, what is your actionable takeaway? If you want to use Chime effectively, treat it as a strategic tool rather than a total replacement for secondary financial needs. Open a Chime account if your primary goal is eliminating checking account fees, accessing early paychecks, using fee-free overdraft protection, or rebuilding your credit safely. Set up direct deposit to unlock maximum benefits like SpotMe and the Credit Builder card. But consider keeping an account at a traditional brick-and-mortar bank or local credit union as a backup for depositing physical cash, sending wire transfers, or accessing specialized loan products. By pairing Chime's fee-free, user-friendly digital tools with a traditional banking backup, you get total protection from unnecessary fees without sacrificing financial flexibility.